right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this. We outside with it today. So I'm about to go on a hike, but it's like, why not bring out the gear? Why not bring out, tripod, whatever? And I plan to shoot a little bit of B-roll today as well, with just like the hike. Like, hopefully the scenery is cool today. I might throw some B-roll in at the end of this video as well, but see what's going on. But it's Sunday. It's a good day. Can't complain. Sun's out, and energy's vibrant today. Energy's vibrant. Good couple of past days. Can't even lie. Yesterday went on a little run club. Again, second week in a row that was smooth. Felt a little bit better. I didn't have my watch, so I couldn't track and tell if it was actually better, but felt better pacing, and got out the house again, and I'm out the house again. So it's good. It's good vibes, man. Good vibes. Can't complain. No real topic. Should have planned something, but I was like, why not just do it instead? I spend a lot of time planning and trying to have things planned out to the teeth. That way they don't fail. But then if they fail, you feel stupid. So if you just do it, it's different. You're just doing it. So I'm working on doing more, and simply that, just doing more. It's kind of weird, like shooting a video out in public by yourself, because it's just like people around watching you or whatever. It's like you just don't care. And that's one thing I'm working on, is not caring. Not for the art of not caring, but the art of being focused on yourself and not caring of other people's opinions. There's some people you can care about their opinions, but at the end of the day, it's about you, man. I don't want this channel to turn into that type of content, that preachy, motivational, inspirational. It's just me, man. It's just me. It's just me. And whoever else I may bring on the podcast, channel, YouTube, whatever you want to call it. Platform. Say that, platform. I feel like that's better name for what I'm trying to do as a platform, because I'm not one-dimensional, man. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I like to stay fluid, like to stay open. Hopefully the sunlight's hitting us right above the camera, so shouldn't have a lighting problem in this video. Do have the cap on, but got the sun angle right there. This is my first video outside, and I'm gonna try to sprinkle in more videos outside, because I feel like there's nothing better than being outside, and that's just that, man. So dang, there was something I wanted to talk about in this video, actually, but it escaped my mind right now. Maybe it'll come back before I finish, but crazy things. Had a weird dream yesterday, or last night, and it was, I don't know why. This is so random, right? I had a snake in my condo. Not just any snake, it was a water moccasin, right? Like, I don't know why, out of all snakes, why it had to be a water moccasin, but a water moccasin, I believe, is one of the most venomous. You get bit by them and you're done. So like a water moccasin in my apartment somehow got loose, right? And it's weird, because my apartment was a different structure. Like, it wasn't the same layout as it is right now. So in the dream, how in dreams you're like, all details are not the same, but like, bro, I vividly remember a water moccasin in my apartment, and then I lose track of it somehow, and I get back in my room, and then I'm looking at the doorway, and it's like hanging from the roof, kind of, right? It's like hanging from the roof, and then like, I forget what I grabbed. Maybe it was like a shirt or a towel, or like some type of long fabric, maybe like a small blanket or something, and I hit it. It's like, because it's like hanging, but it's like coming at me, right? And I'm trying to hit it, and I think I keep hitting it, but then it swings. it's like swinging its head at me. And then I hit it as hard as I can. I think I hit it a couple times. I hit it as hard as I can last time, and it drops on the floor, and I lose track of it. But it looked like it was coming towards me, and then I woke up. I was like, "What?" A water moccasin. First of all, I don't have any pets, and I definitely wouldn't have no reptile, no snake as a pet. Maybe like a little lizard or like a gecko. But even if I did, they'd be in an enclosure, a tank or whatever. I would not. Nah, I'm not having no snake. A water moccasin. That's just crazy. So yeah, I woke up and I was just like, I didn't wake up too panicked. I just woke up like, what does that mean? Because I know, like, I don't know if it's biblically or I don't know how you want to call it, but like a snake in a dream, or like, danger in a dream signifies a warning, kind of. And snakes to me mean like betrayal or deceit. So yeah, man, I'm watching stuff. I'm watching stuff now. I'm watching stuff a little bit closely because there's always snakes in the grass. That's why you got to keep the grass low. And it's not like I have someone in mind or I know something's coming, but that just kind of told me, like, start paying attention. Or like, and then it being in my house, like, you let a snake in your house, or so I don't know, weird symbolism, but the body never lies. The body, the body tells you what it is, and dreams are divine. So yeah, man, that was weird. I don't know, it's slight symbolism. It may not mean nothing. Hopefully it means nothing, but if it means something, I've been warned. I'd say it like that. I've been warned. But yeah, we outside today. Outside with it. Not much going on. Got some things coming up in life, but that's to be revealed. I like keeping stuff to myself because I just watched a video the other day. When you tell your plans, that lets the devil in. That lets the devil the space, to mess with it. Keep that between you and God until it comes to fruition. Then you don't have to tell anyone. They're gonna see it. But I got some plans for the future, but I've been telling some people here and there. So, but not the details, just the rough ideas. But still, I think it's probably more than needs to be said. But a lot of people know me as a reserved person, and even creating this YouTube is kind of like, dude, it's uncharted water for me because like I've never been one to be open and vulnerable. So, but that's not the point of this, is to be vulnerable. It's just to be open, more expressive, and say what's on my mind, get that off my chest, break generational curses, stuff like that. Been watching a lot of Jason Wilson recently. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but great person, martial artist, mentor, devout Christian. And a lot of his content, like, he was on the Jocko podcast, Rogan podcast. I think he just did a podcast with Brandon Marshall, NFL wide receiver. Jocko, Navy SEAL, and then Joe Rogan. Everyone knows Joe Rogan. But yeah, man, Jason Wilson, he's like amazing story, and I've only seen it from the podcast, so I'm definitely gonna have to pick up, one of his books and actually get his full story. But amazing dude, like the adversity he's gone through, and still on that righteous path. Didn't break him, didn't bend, didn't fold. Well, you may bend or fold, but you never break. And a lot of the stuff he was saying was just resonating a lot, and I think that's what I got to get into. And it's just attacking the need to be stoic and hyper masculine, you know, reaching that other side of the coin, because you got to be well balanced. You know, you could be tough and strong, but you also need to be kind, considerate. You need to be, I was going to say agreeable, but I mean, agreeable, it's not really the right word. I would say, you know, considerate. I would say considerate, or personable. I don't know. You know, you can't be like assertive all the time, but you need to have an assertive side, and you can't be a pushover, but you got to be accommodating. I think that was the word I was looking for, like accommodating, or willing to compromise in some sort, but not jeopardizing your integrity, or, you know, going against your word. You know, your word is bond. So yeah, man, a lot of life lessons ahead. I can already feel them, and trying to move away from that test mentality. You know, you're tested and you got to pass the test. And dude, it's funny. Life's the best teacher. And it gets me thinking back to like high school calculus, for example. Like, the teacher would give us the hard way to solve something, or the long way. And this is kind of like with all math. This is why I kind of fell in love with math unconsciously, even though consciously I was like, math is good, it's easy, numbers, you know, I don't have to think about words and literature and rationality and stuff of that nature. But in a sense, math was doing the same thing. So in math, you'd have like proofs and theorems and whatever. You'd have proof, theorems, and definitions. Like, the definition of a limit would be like this long equation, right? And you'd always get taught the long way first. At least I was taught the long way first, and it felt like, this is the long way. I gotta, you know, really get the definition of this and the full meaning of this equation. And then, you know, after a week of learning that, the next week you just get the shortcut. And I think if it was the other way around, if you got the shortcut and then the definition, you wouldn't care about the definition because you already have the shortcut. But when you have the definition first and then get the shortcut, you understand the definition, and even though you're gonna use the shortcut, you still remember that definition. You're like, okay, I can use the shortcut because I understand the definition. The other way around, you wouldn't care about the definition. You would just be using the shortcut, and it's not the same. You know, maybe that doesn't make sense, but to me, it really clicks. It really clicks. So yeah, to get that shortcut, you need to go the long way. I mean, once you know the long way, then you don't need to see it anymore, I guess. You know, one and done. Once is enough, maybe. But yeah, I'm about to climb this mountain. It is 8:44, so we'll see how long this little climb takes. I don't think I'm gonna shoot a video afterwards, or, you know, make another clip, but yeah, let's get to it. Let's have a good day. And if you guys are watching this, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that, share. Appreciate it. Talk to y'all soon.